Looks really pretty. How tall is that, do you think?
I don't know.
We should go up to the top.
Okay.
Think it's an elevator or just solid stairs?
Solid stairs for you, elevator for me.
I can't even believe we're here right now. I'm Jocelyn Hanrath, and I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I am a senior in high school, and I have dyslexia.
I'm April Hanrath. I am Jocelyn's mother. I'm here in Washington, D.C. to testify before a U.S. Senate committee about dyslexia and how dyslexia has affected Jocelyn and my lives. When I first noticed that Jocelyn was struggling in school, I was kind of in foreign territory. I didn't know anyone whose children had learning disabilities. And so originally when the school tested her, they told me that she wasn't bright. And I knew that wasn't true. So then I searched for someone else to test her. And when the testing was done, luckily I was debriefed and they explained to me what dyslexia was. And that she was very smart, but that she would learn things in a different way. So in this temple, as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever.
Like, I've seen pictures, but I never imagined it being like this real. My mom and I found out that I had dyslexia, and we talked about it, and I was okay with it. We found out that I just needed a little more help in school, and that I needed accommodations, and I just needed help with reading and writing, and so we got that help, and I'm glad we did. So what was the hardest moment for being my mom?
I think it's when people started to judge you because they didn't know you and they put labels on you that weren't okay. Sometimes you couldn't persuade people that that wasn't right. But you did, in the end, by everything you did.
It was hard. I'm a single parent and I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't have any resources to turn to, so I read a lot. I went on the web. I read everything I could find. We tried a lot of things. Some things worked, some things didn't. But when the things worked, boy, did they click. So Joss, what kept you motivated all the time in school when things got tough?
I have to say soccer. I mean, when I was frustrated with school or when I just couldn't do my homework anymore, when I didn't understand it, I could always go out and kick a soccer ball around. In the fall, I will start my college career at Highline Community College near Seattle, Washington. I chose Highline because they offered me an opportunity to intern with the coach at the Seattle Reign. I want to major in sports management and I want to go into coaching soccer. In high school, I've been taking honors and AP classes. At first, when I was a freshman, I really didn't want to do it. I thought that I wouldn't do well. I thought that I would be slower at everything. I thought that I would get Fs. I didn't think that I could pass. When my mom signed me up, I was kind of angry at her, but I went and it was hard, but I learned more. So after 10th grade, I did decide to take more AP and honors classes, and I did really well in that. This year, I received the Allegra Ford Thomas Scholarship. My mom and I went to New York City and I received that award in front of a big crowd. Hi, I'm Jocelyn Hanrath and I'm a soccer player, a good student, a daughter, and a friend. Oh, and I'm also dyslexic. That's the reason I'm here tonight.
So how did you feel when you did that speech in New York?
Well, I was really nervous at first, but when I got on stage and I looked around, I realized that everyone in that room was touched by learning an attention issue. Whether they had it, if they knew someone who had it, I realized that I wasn't alone. So how do you feel about me going away to college?
Well, I hate the fact that you're leaving because I'll miss you. But I'm pretty secure in the fact that you're going to be okay now because you're strong enough to do it and say your truth and not be ashamed of it anymore.
You're gonna miss me, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
With my journey with dyslexia, my mom has meant the world to me. She pushed me to take AP and honors classes, and I think that's helped me in the long run. Without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. You always had my back, and that you were always there for me. And that when anybody felt like I couldn't do it, or that I just didn't want to do it, you were there.
That's my job.
I love you.
I love you too. You're my girl. I'm so proud of you. Today's the day of the hearing,
And even though I'm not sure what to expect, I'm not very nervous because I'm here to tell a story that I've lived. And hopefully I can help others who have to live through the same experience.
I'm excited to see my mom speak today. I'm not really sure what she's going to say, but I know that she cares a lot about this topic.
Good morning, Senator Cassidy, Senator Mikulski, members of the Help Committee, fellow witnesses, and attendees. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my family story of living with dyslexia. It was amazing for me to know that people are actually studying this issue. The senators actually listened to me and wanted to know what our experience was and how they could help. It gives me hope. Through my testimony, I hope you will hear 3 messages come through loud and clear. First, it is critically important to identify learning disabilities like dyslexia in early elementary school. Second, we must support general and special educators by giving them training about dyslexia and learning disabilities. And third, and most importantly, all of us must have high expectations for students with dyslexia. We went from feeling alone and isolated to coming here to tell our story so that we could help others. And that is powerful.